favorite days of the year. It's National Bourbon Day. Fletcher Buchman is the Bourbon Brand Manager for Luxco. So can we start with what's the difference between bourbon and whiskey?
Yeah, sure, definitely. So what we like to say is all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon, all right? So there's a couple main points on bourbon. The main thing is that it has to be at least made with 51% corn in the mash bill. It has to be made here in America, and it has to be aged in a new charred oak barrel.
Got you. Okay, well, what's the difference between wheated and rye?
Yeah, so we have two different styles of bourbons here. Like you said, wheated and rye. So our David Nicholson and our Rebel Yell, they're both Kentucky straight bourbon whiskeys. They're made with wheat, and the wheat is a flavoring grain in the mash bill. So you've got it made with corn, a little bit of wheat, and then you add some malt in there as well. But the wheat makes it nice and smooth. It brings in a lot more caramel and vanilla with the flavor as well.
So just picking is really about flavor, right?
It is, yeah, it totally is. Versus a rye bourbon like our Ezra Brooks right there, and that's going to bring in more spice and cinnamon to it as well. So just totally different flavor profiles. That
you can drink a million different ways.
That's right.
I mean, neat. You can put it on ice, or you can mix it up. So what are we going to make? What are some of your favorite drinks here?
Yeah, well, to celebrate National Bourbon Day, we got Father's Day coming up this weekend too. We got a couple nice cocktails. We got two classics. We have a Manhattan, an old fashioned we're gonna make, and then we're gonna finish off with a bourbon ginger sour.
All right, let's start with the Manhattan. What do we need?
Yeah, so with the Manhattan, what we have, we're gonna use Ezra Brooks. Okay, so again, that's the rye bourbon. You're gonna bring in a lot more spice and cinnamon with it. You're gonna mix that with a little bit of vermouth and a couple dashes of bitters on there too, okay?
Yeah.
So we've already got this one pre-made for you. All right, we're gonna top that off with a cherry.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of stir that one up right there.
And that's the Manhattan, that's it.
Right, yeah. Excellent. Rub that with a little bit of orange there and like that. So again, you know, that's Ezra Brooks, it's 90 proof. And that'll pull out like a nice lot of the bourbon flavor, and it'll give it a little more backbone there.
Great way to start Thursday, I think. All right, let's go with my favorite, an old fashioned.
Yeah, so again, that's one of my favorites as well. So we've got brown sugar cube, all right, and a couple dashes of bitters. You can use different flavor bitters. That'll change the taste profile as well. All right, so we're gonna add in 2 ounces of David Nicholson 1843.
Okay.
Right there. This one is one of our stronger bourbons. It's 100 proof. So again, you're gonna get, it's a wheated bourbon. You're gonna get a lot of nice caramel and vanilla flavor, and at 100 proof, it's really gonna pull out a lot of that bourbon flavor and really make it stand up.
Some people put simple syrup in, but you did the sugar cube, right?
Yeah, you can. You can use simple syrup or the sugar cube, just regular sugar, like we have brown sugar on this one. All right, gonna zest that with a little orange zest there, rim that, and then
voila, my favorite. We've
got
got one more to talk about. We're running out of time, so you guys, you can find many more recipes like these on the websites listed right there on your screen. That does it for today's show. We're back tomorrow morning at 10 with more of the good stuff going on in our city. We'll toast to you. I hope you'll join us.